Okay. Test, 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 test. Okay. So we'll begin. Okay, so find your comfortable spot. And we're going to begin with breathing to relax and focus. So you can sit with your legs straight or crossed, or you can actually sit in a chair as well if you'd like. And we're going to begin by breathing, inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Take a deep breath. Fill your lungs completely, and when you're ready to exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Exhale with control, slowly moving the breath against the back of your throat. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. As you inhale, allow your spine to get longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. With each inhale, allow your navel to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Now, in the next inhale, we're going to inhale and raise our arms and hands above our head. If you can, bring the palms of your hands together. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to exhale through our nose as we lower our arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose, synchronizing your movement with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now, in your next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale through your nose and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose, synchronizing your movement with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra. Now we're going to straighten our arms out in front of us, keeping the palms of our hands together. We're going to inhale with allowing our wrists to guide us back with our straight arms as far back as you can, sitting up straight. When you're ready to exhale, allow the fingers to point away as you exhale and bring your wrists back together. Follow your breath. Inhale, flexing your wrists with your fingers pointing in. When you're ready to exhale, point your fingers away, bringing your arms back together. Following your breath. One more time. And then bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest, relaxing your shoulders and elbows. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now, keeping the palms of your hands together, we're going to inhale and reach our fingertips toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to bring our hands back to prayer posture. But at the end of the exhale, we're going to point our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as we can. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift, breathing through your nose. Pointing our fingertips down at the end of the exhale. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now from here, we're going to get into a tabletop position on all fours. Spread your knees apart under your hips. Place your hands with your fingertips spread wide under your shoulders. And we're going to do cat-cow. So with this position, our head moves last, trying to keep your arms straight and move within your range of motion. So to inhale, we're going to arch our lower back and lift our chin. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, tighten our gluteal muscles as we arch our upper back toward the ceiling and lower our head. On the inhale, arch your lower spine and then lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in, tighten your gluteal muscles, arch your upper back and lower your head. Breathing through your nose. Follow your breath. Inhale as you arch and lift. Exhale as you come down. One more time in each direction. then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and inhale our left fingertips up toward the ceiling as we reach and twist, and then exhale, taking your left arm under your right and relaxing your shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach, follow your breath. Exhale, coming down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear on the ground and relax. Breathing through your nose, keeping your hips in the air. If you'd like, you can lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand. Relax your shoulders. Breathe through your nose. And if your right arm is behind you, you can lift your fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your hand down to the floor. We're going to inhale one more time, lifting our left fingertips toward the ceiling, and exhale back to tabletop position. When you do this, if you need to place a blanket or something soft to rest your head on, you can do that as well. We're going to go ahead and switch to the right side. So we're going to inhale our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting and lifting. When you're ready to exhale, take your right arm under your left and relax your right ear down on the ground. Follow your breath. Inhale, lifting and twisting. Exhale, relaxing down. Breathing through your nose. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the ground and relax. If you'd like, you can lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your right hip with your left hand if you'd like. And breathe through your nose. Relax your shoulders. And if your left arm is behind you, lift your left fingertips toward the ceiling and bring your left hand down to the mat. And then we're going to inhale and reach our right arm one more time and exhale, coming back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine. We're going to do puppy pose. We're going to walk our hands forward, keeping our navel pulled in toward our spine, lowering our torso and forehead down. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands, keeping your hips in the air, breathing through your nose. Relax your shoulders and neck and head. Breathing into any tension you feel. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. When you're ready, make sure your left knee is above your left ankle, and then bring your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest, breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your arms are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale as you make a circle. Exhale as you tilt forward and bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. We're going to push the floor away as we pull our left foot back and bring our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. When you're ready, bring your hands up in prayer posture in front of your chest, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And now we're back into tabletop position. And from here, we're gonna sit back in child's pose. So spread your knees wide, bring your feet together. Sit your hips back on your heels and lower your torso and forehead down to the mat and breathe through your nose. Lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to step our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. When you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture in front of your chest. And then we're going to relax our right forearm on our right thigh and place our left hand on our left hip. And then we're going to slowly turn our torso to the left side and reach our left arm toward our left foot. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or if you'd like to bend your left leg, you can use a belt or a strap, if you have that, to grab your foot. And just breathe. And release your left foot and turn your torso back to the front, hands in prayer posture, breathing through your nose. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back and bring your left foot forward. So when you do this, make sure your right knee and your left foot are wide enough apart so you can keep your balance. When you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And then relax your left forearm on your left thigh. Take your right hand onto your right hip. And then turn your torso to the right side of the room. And reach your right arm and right hand back toward your right foot. You can stay here if you'd like. If you want to go further, feel free to bend your right leg and grab your foot or ankle. Breathing through your nose. And release your right foot, turn your torso back to the front, hands in prayer posture. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale as you reach your hands up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're back into tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again. Or if you'd like, I'm going to do downward dog. And if you're doing downward dog, just make sure your fingers are spread wide apart. Your index fingers are facing forward. And Your shoulders are rotated, so your elbows are facing your thighs and your biceps are facing forward. So make sure you rotate your shoulders to bring those in. We're going to get onto the balls of our feet and push the floor away with our hands as we lift our hips into the air, and then alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground as we walk the dog, relaxing your neck and shoulders, breathing through your nose. Taking long, deep breaths. And then lower your knees down to the mat, back to tabletop position. And we're going to sit back in child's pose one more time. So spread your knees wide apart, bring your feet together, sit your hips back on your heels, and lower your torso and forehead down as far as you can, breathing through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop. Now from here, we're going to bring our feet under our body with our knees bent. Inhale our hands together above our head, and then exhale your hands down by your side. So from here, we're going to do a balancing pose. So find a sturdy spot to stand with your feet under your hips. Place your hands on your hips. And we're going to do tree pose. So go ahead and bend your left knee, placing your weight into your right leg, keeping the left toes on the ground. From here, if you'd like, you can lift your left knee off the ground. You can stay where we were if you'd like. And then from here, if you want to go further, you can bring your hands to prayer posture. You can also, if you want to go further, cross your leg over your left ankle over your right knee. Find a point to focus on in front of you. And if you'd like, you can bring your arms and hands above your head, lifting and reaching for the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then release your ankle from above your knee and exhale, lower your arms and hands down. Take a moment to lift your heels off the ground, just relaxing your leg muscles. And then we're going to do the other side. So placing your hands on your hips, standing up straight. Go ahead and bend your right knee, placing your weight into your left leg. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to go further, you can lift your right foot off the ground. If you'd like, you can bring your arms to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then if you want to go further, you can cross your right ankle over your left knee. And again, if you'd like, you can raise your arms above your head, reaching your fingers up towards the ceiling. You can always do this against the wall if you'd like. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then release your foot and lower your hands and feet down to the ground, lifting your ankles off the ground, relaxing your legs. All right, now we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat with our legs straight out in front of us. Sitting up straight. Inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, lower them down. So keeping your neck and spine in alignment, which is what they are, hopefully if you're sitting up straight. Inhale, reach your hands up, and then exhale, tilt your torso forward, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Try not to bend your head. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your feet. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your legs. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Take your left foot to the outside of your right thigh. You can keep your right leg straight if you'd like, or you can bend your right leg. In either case, the left foot is on the outside of your right thigh. Make sure both hips are on the ground. Your left knee is in the air. We're going to take our left hand behind our left hip for support. Sitting up straight, taking your right arm to the right side of your body. Inhale and exhale, turning to the left side, wrapping your right arm around the top of your left knee. Exhale as you rotate to the left side of the room. And if you'd like, you can take your left arm behind your torso and grab your right hip with your left hand. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Gently twisting and release. Come all the way around to the right side of the room. And release your legs. Take a moment to straighten your legs and gently lift your knees up and down. And now we're going to take our right foot to the outside of our left thigh. So the right knee is in the air. And you can keep your left leg straight, or if you'd like to bend it, you can do that as well. Just make sure your hips are on the ground. We're going to take our right hand behind our right hip, sit up straight, take our left arm to the left side of our body. Inhale as you lift your chest, and exhale as you rotate to the right side of the room, and gently twist. If you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip with your right hand. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting. And release. Come all the way around to the left side. And straighten out your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. And then from here, we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent. And moving your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale as you lower your spine to the floor with control all the way. And then straighten your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing the ceiling. Now from here, walk your feet under your knees, and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Keeping our shoulders on the ground, we're going to inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to allow our knees to relax to the left side as we turn our head to gaze at our right hand. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center, and exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side, and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees again. And this time we're going to lift our hips off the ground and lower our hips to the right side of our mat, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. And if you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground. The right leg and the left arm would be parallel to each other. Breathing through your nose, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Take long, deep breaths. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. If you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground, keeping your left leg and right arm parallel to each other. Breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale, bring your head, your knees, and your torso back to the center. Lower your arms down next to your torso. And then from here, we're going to lift our left foot toward the ceiling. Make a circle in one direction with your ankle. And then in the other direction. And then pause. Now we're going to take our left ankle and cross it above our right knee. Relax your left leg, relax your left foot. And from here, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground, take our hands between our legs and interlace our fingers behind our right thigh. Relax your left elbow on your inner left thigh, your left elbow or forearm. Relax both legs and feet. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you. At the same time, push your left thigh away using your forearm or elbow. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And release, lower your right foot down, take your hands from behind your right thigh, lift your left foot toward the ceiling, and then lower your left foot down to the ground. Now lift your right foot up toward the ceiling and make a circle with your ankle in one direction. And then in the other direction. Pause, and now take your right ankle and cross it above your left knee. Relax your right leg. Relax your right foot. Now lift your left foot off the ground and take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Relax your left foot, relax your left leg. Place your right elbow or forearm on your inner right thigh. We're going to use that to help push the right thigh away. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you, and at the same time, use your right elbow or forearm to push your right thigh away. With each exhale, gently pushing and pulling simultaneously. And release, lower your left foot down. Take your hands from behind your left thigh and straighten out your right leg, reaching your right foot toward the ceiling, and then lower your right foot down to the ground. Now from here, we're going to straighten out our right leg, and we're going to lift our left foot off the ground. Take our hands and interlace our fingers below our left knee, keeping the right leg on the ground. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, we're going to take the left knee across our torso toward our right shoulder. So left knee toward your right shoulder while keeping your right leg on the ground. Relaxing your feet. And release, lower your left foot, straighten out your left leg, and bend your right leg, placing your right foot on the ground. And then lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Keeping the left leg on the ground, we're going to inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to pull our right knee over our torso toward our left shoulder while keeping our left leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling our right knee toward our left shoulder. And release. Lower your right foot down, keeping your right knee bent. Bend your left knee. And we're going to reach our feet and hands up toward the ceiling. Bend your knees, grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down into happy baby pose so that your knees go to the outside of your arms and shoulders, the outside of your torso. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side. If you'd like, you can rock up and down. Give your spine a nice massage, releasing any tension you may feel. Breathing through your nose, moving around as much as you can within your range of motion. And if you fall out, get back in. And then pause, reach your hands and feet up toward the ceiling and lower them down. Now we're going to do our final pose, which is Shavasana. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So straighten your body out on your mat, lie on your back, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing the ceiling. And with your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck and shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs and your calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. When you're ready, move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself to a comfortable seated position. You can sit with your legs straight if you'd like, or in a chair. Now from here, we're going to end with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale through our mouth with a strong exhale as we quickly lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Good night. Good night.